our next speaker for today is Sean Hart. He's the co-founder of Post Purchase Pro, and apart from e-commerce, he has experience in roadside sales and rap music, among other things. And over the years, he has sold over 100 million worth of products. Please welcome Sean Hart.
Rap music? I don't know about rap music. I used to like rap music, but who wrote that?
Not me.
Not you? All right. What a long trip it's been. How's everybody doing today? How's everyone doing today? Oh, okay, there we go. So, my beautiful wife joined me. She only goes on the long trips. The last time I had her out was in February. She went all the way to South Africa with me. Raise your hand, Mrs. Hart. Give her a hand, guys. I dragged her over here 15 hours, one leg. Thank you for coming. She's my bodyguard. So today I want to show you. First of all, it's super difficult to squeeze a decade worth of knowledge into 30 minutes. So bear with me. I'm going to get going really fast here, but I'm going to hang out and answer any questions you may have. I have my studio next door. I would love to interview you and talk a little bit about your Amazon business while we're here. So today I'm going to show you how you can double what you're already doing on Amazon, like 100% more or 2x. So just to see where we're at here, how many of you are actively selling? You have at least one listing on Amazon making active sales. Hold your hands up. Keep them up there just for a minute. Let me see where you are. Okay, and the rest of you are just thinking about getting started, right? Or you're too shy to raise your hand? All right, I'm going to get you involved here real quick. So how would you like to take what you're already doing, those of you who are already selling, and 2x that in the next 30 days without adding any extra cost? Show me. Okay. The rest of you are just crazy, or you have too many zeros in your bank account already. Which one of these is going to go forward? This one? Down? That's why I like to use my own clicker. What are we doing here, clicker man? Not working. I'll do it old-fashioned way. A little bit about me real quick. You already know my name, Sean Hart. I'm a husband. There's my wife. I don't know how I talked her into that. I'm a great salesman. But we have 4 wonderful children. Well, actually, we have 3 wonderful children. One of them, which button? This one? Show me. That one, thank you. And the other one, the jury's still out on. I've been an entrepreneur my entire life. In fact, I've never had a real job. How crazy, right? And I started selling offline using direct response media sources like television, newspapers, and radio. I've launched over 1,000 private label products. Personally, my unique products. That's a lot, right? Yeah? I've created 53 unique brands, and to date, I've sold 17 businesses. How many of you would like to exit your business someday? Most of you. Well, pay attention here, because if you can 2x your sales, guess what? You get 2x the value, right? I'm originally from Indiana, but now I'm part-time in Florida, and like she said, I co-founded the agency, Post Purchase Pro. Has anyone here ever heard of Post Purchase Pro? Let me see you. Okay, cool. All right, so today you have a choice. I'm going to give you the seeds to my successful campaign of doubling your business, but you have a choice to make. We all make these choices every day, and the choice is this. If you take these seeds, how long before I throw this thing? It's just not working, man. All right, here we go. I need my clicker. All right, so here's your choice. You can consume what I'm going to give you, right? We've all done this before. We sit through one of these meetings, and we consume the data, but we do nothing with it. Or you can just harvest what I'm going to teach you today and share with you and just store it up for later use, maybe. Or you can plant these seeds of success, and what happens? You can get 100 times or 1,000 times or 10,000 times. This is not working. It's frustrating. I'm sorry. I have one right next door. It's in my studio box if you want to grab it for me. Thank you, honey. Okay. So, you know, the choice is yours, but this is the difference. You are the only person who's in control of the information that I'm sharing here. So action, not meditation, right? Action is the only thing that's going to bring real change. So I want everybody to say that with me. Say action. Ready? Action. That's the game changer. And today, this is the most profitable thing that you can be doing with your time. And I've decided to share one of the core pillars to the success that we've done on Amazon in selling over $150 million of physical products. And we were able to scale from 0 to $1 million per month in just 18 months. Now, here's a warning. What I'm going to show you, it's not something that you're going to see in an Amazon selling course. And it will fundamentally shift the way that you build listings and scale on Amazon. What's the simplest and most profitable way to double your sales? Anyone know? Anyone? Yes. Creative cloning set. Give him a hand, guys. Double your sales with the process that I call creative cloning. Creative cloning is what the biggest physical products brands all around the world use every day to grow their sales. I didn't invent this stuff. I've simply applied this old concept to the Amazon private label business, and it's created more sales for us than any other strategy. And the crazy part about it, besides this young man, you've probably never seen anything like this before. This simple strategy has taken my $30,000 per month product and turned that into a $300,000 per month cash cow. And I've done this to over 53 unique brands. It works, guys, and it works every single time. And I've shared this with a handful of sellers just like you, and we see it over and over. In fact, I've been using this exact process to dramatically increase our revenue since 2014 on over 1,000 products, and it works every time, okay? 10x is how it works for me. So I've done it over and over again, and look, the way I see this, if I can do it, you can do it, okay? Just like Mike said earlier today, I'm not a brilliant marketing genius of any kind. I just try stuff. And when you take action and you try something new, that's how we see results, right? Look at my month-over-month revenue that we did in this screenshot just from applying this strategy, and it's worked in every single category. Now, if you're tired of looking to apply the newest black hat hack to gain a temporary advantage over other sellers, and you want to be sure to increase your market share and be 100% within terms of service, this will outlast any other tactic that you'll likely see this year, then this is for you. How many of you are excited? Let me see you. All right, great. Let me give you an example. This is what I see typically from sellers just like you and I. You do a whole bunch of product research. You may even come all the way to India sourcing fair to find a product, right? You find a manufacturer, you design beautiful packaging, you perform your keyword research, you build an amazing listing, and it takes off and things start selling. Well, congratulations. You found an amazing opportunity, it's profitable, and all of your hard work is paying off. How many of you are here now? Is this where you're at? You guys are making money? Profitable sales? There's a difference, right? Sales and profit. But this doesn't happen every single time you launch a product, right? Sometimes products don't sell. And even worse, sometimes products sell, but they're not very profitable, just like Mike talked about this morning. But when the stars do align and you have the right product at the right time, the right price, Amazon can be amazing. And here's where we're making a huge mistake, though. What do you do once you have a successful product on Amazon? Not you, you already know the answer. What do you do? Anyone? What is it? Anybody? You start all over again. And you go out there looking for another product. You hope and pray with your fingers crossed that you're going to strike gold again. Did you find my clicker? Oh, that's not it. I guess I'll just stand here. You hope and pray. You have your fingers crossed. Maybe you'll find a great opportunity and it'll be a winner. But I'm here to tell you that this is 100% wrong. What should you do instead? Clone your success. Thank you. Why reinvent the wheel? I want you to pay close attention because when you get this right, you're going to make a lot more money. So let me ask you, to create the most highly optimized listing, where do you start? Anyone? stumped. You start with your offer. Let me explain. Specifically, I'm going to show you how to create what we call a mafia offer. Now, if you've read my book, Private Label Millionaire Secrets, I handed out 39 of these here today. So if you were here early, you already have one. But I have one left. Would anyone like it? Yes, right here. Thank you. If you read this book, then you know that we spend a lot of time talking about how to create a mafia offer because it's super important. The mafia offer listing hack goes like this. You can take a screenshot if you like. But M stands for make it obvious. What the heck are you selling, right? A stands for add all your search terms. F is focus on one particular avatar. I'm going to explain in a moment. I include all the best benefits. And then we like to use an alliteration like the world-renowned payment company called PayPal, right? 2 P's back to back. Like Post-Purchase Pro, my company. We eat our own cooking, guys. So the mafia offer is an offer that your customer simply cannot say no to. To be a mafia offer, you have to create an overwhelming amount of value, and it must speak directly to just one particular customer avatar that truly understands the value. This means that your offer, your listing, if you will, is designed to talk specifically to only one of the customer types in a number of sub-niches. Here's an example coming up. The problem with this strategy is, and those of you already selling can relate to this, Amazon has us sellers confused. And most of us sellers, we believe that just one single listing on Amazon has to serve every single customer. But let me ask you a question. If you were invited to a workshop for retailers, would you be here right now? Would you? Maybe, maybe not. Even if the rest of Megala's offer was exactly the same, but it was for retail sellers, you personally would not view this workshop nearly as valuable for you. You understand? Making this workshop for retail sellers is just too broad, and it's not nearly as compelling to you as an Amazon seller. You guys agree with me? Okay. And this is the exact same problem that most listings have on Amazon. You're trying to speak to everyone with the exact same language, making your listing one size fits all. Let me show you how you can use this to 10x your sales on Amazon. Did you realize that you as a brand owner, you have the power to clone your listings? And you can have each individual listing speak to only one particular type of customer at a time. We call it creative cloning, as you know. I'm going to show you how you can clone your listing using the exact same inventory that you already have to make a lot more sales, all within the same brand. You can narrow your market to a sub-niche with a brand new listing, and you'll earn a lot more profit because you can usually charge more and have less competition. This is really out of my area of comfort standing here in one spot, so I apologize. I usually like to travel around and speak to everyone. You got it. Let me have that. There you go. Give her a hand, guys. She's amazing. You are the best. I have a laser pointer now. Don't make me use it. Whew, it works. Bear with me. You guys having fun so far? All right, I'm going to unplug this one. I told you, Megala, trust me, I'm a professional. Boom. Look at this. It works like a charm. In fact, the only thing that, we buy these in China by the dozens. Anybody ever here source in China? The only thing that I've found that lasts more than 2 weeks from China is COVID. Otherwise, oh, I got you guys awake now. You can narrow, you like that? Narrow your sub-niche with a new listing and earn a lot more profit because now you can charge a lot more. Think about this. I'm a boater. We have 2 boats and a couple of wave runners. Any boaters in here? Just me? I'm the only one? Well, you guys can't swim? Too far from the ocean? Have you ever noticed that products that start with the word marine grade, I don't care if it's a pizza cutter, a fly swatter, or a toilet seat, they can charge 2 to 3 times more money for the exact same product. Do you believe me? Okay. Here's how it works. When you apply this concept to your private label business, you will make a lot more money because you only need to present your offer to those who are most likely to convert. If you only target those most likely to convert, then you'll be able to charge more money, increase your conversions, spend less on advertising, thank God, and make a lot more profit. Never forget, just like Mike shared this morning, you're not in business to make sales. You're in business to make what? Exactly. Revenue is vanity, profit is sanity. Have you heard this yet today? How about this? Cash is king. The more cash or dry powder you have, the more freedom you have to try new things in your business. Fair enough? This will allow you to create a mafia offer targeting a specific sub-niche with messaging that's perfectly targeted to attract your ideal customer. Let's look at Tylenol, for example. Tylenol is a household brand name in the U.S. Do we have Tylenol in India or anything similar? Who's familiar with Tylenol at all? Okay, Tylenol is an over-the-counter pain relief medicine, okay? It's just a brand name. You can see that Tylenol's been using creative cloning for a very long time. They're positioning their product to appeal to different types of customers. They have rapid release, extra strength, things like this, right? But the actual underlying product, it's exactly the same. Tylenol gets to take up more shelf space in the store, or in our case, search results on page 1, and they get to better serve their customers by calling out specific customers with positioning. Does this make sense so far? Okay? You should identify exactly who you should be speaking to and the language patterns that you use. You're always looking to see if there's a sub-niche where you can narrow your focus and more specifically target a single type of customer. Let's say, for example, you had a migraine headache. Anyone here ever had a migraine headache? Pretty debilitating, right? If you had a migraine headache, when you walk into a pharmacy or a drugstore, you may be attracted to this product, extra strength Tylenol migraine pain. Why? Because Tylenol is speaking to you and your specific pain, your need. Does this make sense? That's why you're attracted to the product. But you probably don't even realize as a consumer that Tylenol is exactly the same product, whether it's marketed for a migraine or not. Tylenol has simply cloned their success and added to their shelf space to capture more market share with unique packaging and product positioning. So, is it fair to assume that if you had your product on multiple shelves in the local market, that you would probably attract more customers? Yes? All right, that's what we're doing here. This is exactly what we do on Amazon. Look, no matter which Tylenol product you buy, there's only one way to call it 500 milligrams of acetaminophen, right? It's the same thing. If you're selling razors, they all do the same thing. They're removing hair from your body, I guess, right? But maybe this razor is specifically targeted to women. And this, or bikini lines. This one's targeted for women shaving legs, or this one is for guys who shave their face. Not you, Kevin. You have a beard that makes me jealous. Or maybe underarm hair. Depends on the market. Exact same product, different positioning. So, in this scenario, if you're selling a razor, disposable, instead of trying to be ranked for the word razor, maybe it's razor for female legs or bikini lines or men's faces or something like that. Now here's a real life example how I use this exact process to 15 times the revenue that we were getting on one particular product simply by niching down. When I first discovered this, it was like a caveman discovering fire for the first time. I went crazy, and we used the same concept 7 times with similar results. We launched and sold a memory foam bed pillow called Original Bamboo Pillow. Now, when I sold normal memory foam pillows without targeting any specific sub-niche, then we just get normal bed pillow prices, right? How much do you think a normal memory foam bed pillow would sell for? Anyone? $30. You said 20? 25? Well, all of these answers are correct, but for us, it was $19.99. And this business was doing $30,000 per month in revenue. Not sure about profits, we'll have to talk more about that, but $30,000 per month. But when I used that exact same pillow and targeted a more specific buyer, I could increase the price, so we did, and the results were amazing. Then we continued down our niching journey and renamed the product to Shredded Memory Foam Pillow for stomach and back sleepers, and we were able to double the price to $39.95. Why? Because it speaks specifically to that particular sub-niche. Are you all with me so far? Okay, cool. We know that a chronic snorer or side sleeper would perceive more value in this product, so we sold it for $39.99. That's 2x, right? If my math is correct, we're already at 2 times the price, but we can do better. So imagine, God forbid, you're suffering from terrible neck and shoulder pain, and you saw this, a hypoallergenic, bamboo-covered, shredded memory foam pillow designed specifically for shoulder and neck pain relief at a price of $104. Now, would it be possible you would consider paying that much? Yes, and you did. That's 5 times. 5x, folks. You most likely would too, because we've spoken directly to your specific pain. Is this making sense? Are you guys with me? So our product has a much higher perceived value versus a regular bed pillow and becomes your obvious choice. You don't need to look for another solution. Who's sold? Okay, sign them up, honey. No, I'm just kidding. Just for dramatic demonstration, let's say that you just had surgery and your doctor instructed you to go out and buy a medical grade, hypoallergenic, adjustable shredded memory foam pillow designed for post-surgery support. You would eagerly fork over $180 to get that pillow, wouldn't you? Besides, the doctor ordered it. Simply changing who you're targeting with your product can dramatically impact how much you're able to charge. This is a page literally out of my book where we talked about how we repositioned this exact product, finally able to sell it for $299. Is this exciting or is it just me? Thank you. Here's the idea. Leverage the experience that you already have from your existing successful Amazon product. Clone your success. Grab more exposure or real estate on page 1 search results and command more traffic from Amazon buyers. You can capture more sales, usually double. Everybody say double. Double. Dang, doesn't that sound great? Who wants to double their sales? You'll double your sales the very first try. And then repeat the process until you've absolutely dominated your category. You, for your product, already know that you're only capturing a percentage of the market for your product. Who here thinks that you're capturing 100% of every single sale for your product category? Anyone? 100%? Your competitors are getting the rest, right? When you implement creative cloning correctly, you can capture the lion's share of all the sales for your category. We've been doing this since 2014 with massive success. Now, although the idea is easy for me to teach, it's hard to learn. You would not believe how many people come to me and say, Sean, you've taught me this strategy 5 times, but I finally learned it today. Don't be that person. You're going to capture this concept today. Who's going to take action? Okay, by half of you, the rest of you have enough money. Pay attention, try to grasp it, because with this powerful strategy, all you're really doing, I'm going to simplify this the best I can, is you're repositioning some of your exact same product to appeal to a unique segment of the market. Let's say, what do you sell, young man? Handy gloves? Is he saying gloves? What is it, Megla? Handmade products. Okay, perfect. Handmade products. Your type of product or handmade product, let's say you're doing 1,000 sales per day on Amazon across all sellers, all brands, all listings. That's pretty good, right? Your category is producing 1,000 sales. That's it. There's a finite number of sales for that product. You can't increase it. There's only so many people every day looking for your product on Amazon. There are 1,000 total sales on Amazon, just for simple math. Your listing, though, is capturing 100 of these orders, or 10%. Where are the other orders going? Competitive listings are getting the other orders. So isn't it right to assume that if you had another successful listing that would also capture 10%, Would you double your sales? Simple math. Yes, he says. And we've repeated this process 7 times. Those other listings, my friends, are grabbing the other 900 orders. So my question is, why not be you? Why aren't you doing this? You have power as a private label brand owner. You get to decide what is a new product simply by relabeling with a different UPC. Think about this. Amazon doesn't question Nike when they send in a new type of shoe or sneaker, right? Simply scan the inventory and they create a new listing. Let me show you a hack for finding sub-niches on Amazon. If you go to Amazon and you type in, let's say you're selling crayons, and you simply type in the words crayons for, you can see for toddlers, for kids, for adult coloring, maybe Mike's still here, or so on. Or pillows for neck pain, for couch, for side sleepers, for beds, for shoulder pain relief, stomach sleepers. Pizza cutters for nonstick pans, for kids, for forks, for arthritis, maybe for your boat. Or a lamp for a living room, for a bedroom, for a desk. You get the point, right? Vitamin C for kids, for your face, for your dogs, for your guinea pigs. Come on. This is true results. I'm just reporting it. Supplements for dogs, for men, for women, for anxiety, for leg cramps, for weight loss. What if you're looking for supplements for anxiety? Are you going to be attracted to a listing that specifically says supplements for anxiety and has an image of someone that looks about like you? I think so. Hairbrush for men, for curly hair, for thick hair. How about a jump rope for kids, for men, for women, for fitness, for tall men, for double dutch? The list goes on and on. Dog leashes for 2 dogs, for small dogs, for yard, for large dogs. Let's take dog leashes. Let's say that you're selling, does anyone here sell dog leashes? That would be cool. All right, let's say that you're selling dog leashes and things are going well. Your listing is ranked for the keyword dog leash. But what if your customer is searching for a dog leash for her German Shepherd? Which one will she buy? Is she going to take this dog leash, generic, for $9.99? Maybe. Or this dog leash that's already uniquely positioned for her particular dog, assuming this is a German Shepherd, for $15.99. That's 60% more. I think the answer's obvious, isn't it? You can capture more shelf space just like Tylenol with its positioning. You may sell for Yorkies or for collie dog leashes. What if you have a pit bull, a golden retriever, a black lab? The sky is the limit. Big dog, short dog, small dog, tall dog, black dog, brown dog. What kind of dog do you have, right? You have to appeal to that particular customer. Why go out there and spend all of your money trying to rank for dog leash when you can create a specific listing for every single type of dog, every color, every size, and capture market share that way? Is this making sense, everyone? This is why it works so well. You can speak directly to one customer at a time instead of saying one size fits all. This allows you to charge a higher price, convert more of your buyers, rank better, be more profitable, and take up more real estate, that is page space. We can even make this more powerful, though. We can clone any already successful listing with slight repositioning and rank for the exact same keywords. That's what we did for our pillow. For example, we had eight of the listings on page 1 search results for keyword bamboo pillow before I sold that business. But when we launched it, we quickly got to 30,000 per month, but our sales stalled. How many of you have stalled sales right now and you're looking for that next win? A few of you? Well, this is for you. We tried everything. This is what my business looked like. I was selling a bamboo pillow, targeting every buyer on Amazon. We made some money, but I wanted to grow. So I tried all the common growth approaches. I spend more on ads. We tried rebate campaigns. We tried split testing our copy and our images, but we were stuck at 30,000 per month. I didn't want to stop there, though. I'm way too greedy for that. Has anyone ever felt like this? Where am I going to get these double-digit wins next month? This is the answer, my friend. Here's what our pillow business looked like after creative cloning. After we applied this, we were able to target side sleepers, back sleepers, stomach sleepers, and then more sub-niches within those categories over and over again until you could not go to Amazon using the word bamboo pillow and not see multiple listings of mine. Somebody say, yeah. You guys loving it? Good. Here's what it is. I do a lot more fishing than I do catching. But are there any fishermen in the room? Kevin, we end up just catching a buzz on my boat. You guys catch anything? All right, so Kevin's the fisherman or the angler. This is a simple matter of having 10 fishing poles with 10 different baits in the water versus one. This is easy to understand, right? Which one of these guys, unless it gets tangled up, you think has a better opportunity of catching a fish? It's not even debatable, is it? Our sales went from 30,000 to 300,000 per month, and then we sold the business. We were able to 10x our sales, and all we had to do, all right, don't overcomplicate this, is just re-sticker some of our existing inventory with a new UPC barcode. We changed our images, changed the title, changed the bullets and description to speak directly to the customer that's drawn to certain language patterns or sleeping styles in every one of our listings. It's easy because we use the exact same inventory that we already have. We already know all the best keywords, okay? We target the same keywords with those listings, and this was all within the same brand. Now, I know you're going to say, but Sean, this is against terms of service. You can't have more than one listing selling the same product. How many of you are thinking that right now? Anyone? Just you? You're right. But this is a unique product. This is Tylenol migraine. This is a marine-grade pizza cutter. This is a toddler-friendly crayon set. It's all within the same brand, and it works so well because you're shooting with a rifle with laser accuracy versus a shotgun, allowing you to target your customers better. We use this on numerous products, though, not just the pillow, because let's admit, every single position on Amazon's search results page is worth a percentage of sales for that niche, right? Right. For our pillow business, though, we had 8 listings on page 1 for the same search term. So you can only capture so much market share by having one listing in a niche. Do you agree? As you add different listings and you position the product differently, you'll capture more of the search results, and therefore you'll end up with a lot more sales. Isn't this against terms of service? No, it's not. In fact, it's completely within terms of service because as the brand owner, you get to control. You decide what's considered a new product simply by assigning a new product. But Sean, what if someone buys my pizza cutter, and then they buy my New York style pizza cutter, and then they buy my travel friendly pizza cutter? Yes, at the end of the day, it's the exact same product. All right? But all the images, description, and bullets are new. Someone's going to compete with you and eat part of your lunch, right? Why not be you? And you're thinking like, okay, who does this? Let's look at Nike, for example. These are 2 of the exact same shoes, but they're positioned. This is the Court Vision Low, and this is the men's Air Force. Same shoe, different offer, different price. Amazon's not opening your boxes and saying, hey, these things look alike. They simply recognize it as a new product just because you assigned a new UPC. This is the same for your business. But won't I be competing with myself? Well, not really the way you think, because when it comes to competing with yourself, your competition's competing with you every single day, right? Why not hold an extra position and compete with yourself and capture more sales? Nike knows that the more shelf space they take up in the store, they're going to get more sales. Tylenol knows that the more options they have on the shelf, the more chances they have of grabbing the buyer's attention. Most Amazon sellers, though, completely miss this opportunity, even though it's one of the biggest opportunities that's literally sitting in front of you right now. Think about this. You've already done the product research. You have a supplier. You know your keywords. You already have photos, and you already have your packaging. You know exactly what to do with your product in your category. Just copy what you already know and double your business. Now, in an effort to keep this less than 30 minutes, I've created an action list for you. This is an SOP, step 1, step 2, step 3, 4. If you just go pppro.co/action list. It's a step-by-step guide to help you get started with creative cloning right away. Just swipe and deploy. You guys got a picture of that already? All right. Now, when should you not clone your listing? Well, when you don't like the results that you're already getting. And people always ask me this question. The answer is simple. Don't create more of a bad situation. You only want to create more of something that's working well. And in fact, the only thing worse than working in the wrong direction is working in the wrong direction enthusiastically. We've all been there, right? Ignorance is bliss sometimes. Now, this is only one of the 4 core strategies that I use to get to 1 million per month within the first 18 months. So, if you've enjoyed this limited time with me today, then I want to share it with you. I want to give you the opportunity to learn my other 3 core pillars of success because, honestly, they're my best kept secrets. Who wants to know more? All right? Well, get your phones out because I'm going to show you how to get this. I don't share these strategies publicly. That's why they're called secrets, right? So raise your left hand and make it official on me and promise me that you're not going to share the upcoming information with anyone outside of this fair. Let me see all your hands. All right? You guys promise? Just say, I promise. Okay. In fact, for those of you recording this, just remove the next few slides from this presentation. That way it's only shared with those of you who made the effort, like us, and flew 15 hours one direction to be here with you today. Get your phone out. I have a private invitation-only Zoom call already planned for you on October 25th. Why so far out? Simply because I'm traveling. I'm on the road until then, and then I'm going to open up the other 3 strategies for you. I'm going to do a complete walkthrough of the other 3 strategies only because you've taken the time to come here and support what they're doing here at this summit. I'm going to give you $2,500 access absolutely free. How many of you like free? I know I do. It's the only 4-letter word that starts with F that I don't mind saying over and over. Free, free, free. All right? You can even bring a +1. You're never going to get the opportunity to see these concepts again. So don't think, oh, I'll just ask Sean after the event. I'm not going to be here. So you can go to pppro.co/India. I did this just for you, Megla. Get exclusive access to my 3 best-kept secrets. It's going to take me about 90 minutes, all right? So pack a lunch and be sure you show up on time. You can just register there. Now let's do one more fun exercise. Do we have 2 more minutes to do something fun before we quit? All right. So if you had a birthday last year, I want you to stand up for me. If you can fog glass, you should be on your feet now. All right, everybody stand up. Perfect. Now, if your birthday falls on an even number day, like we'll say October 8th, I want you to hold this small imaginary package in front of you for me. Hold this small package like this. If your birthday is on an even day. Now, if you're like me and your birthday is on an odd day, I want you to hold this big imaginary gift in front of you. All right, now I want you to hold that position just for a minute because I'm going to try my best to convince my kids that I got a standing ovation here today. Thank you so much. So much fun.
That was awesome. Thank you so much, Sean.
You're welcome.
Okay, any questions? We have time for a couple of questions. No?
So, gentlemen, do you offer any course? Do you offer any course?
I don't, no. I'm sorry, I have nothing to sell you. Yes? Anyone?
As you have,
Oh, here's a mic. Do you want this for the day? A working clicker? Oh, okay.
so if I am a seller on Amazon and if I am going to clone my own my products only, so will that be allow me to different ASINs? So I am sending my products on FBA. So there will be a little bit conflict or that I have to send that product with different ASIN, different labels with that.
The only thing you have to change is the UPC, the barcode, and then in your listing, change your images, your title, your description, and your bullets. That's it.
Okay, thank
Your
you.
competitors are already doing this to you. You just don't see it.
Yes.
Obviously, if your product's already at FBA and you don't have more inventory, you have to request that back, re-sticker it, and send it back in. Now listen, guys, I stand here and can say this with absolute certainty because I see it literally every single day. If you just do this one simple concept, forget looking for the next win, forget the next black hat strategy, forget trying to do something malicious to get your competitors taken down. Just simply capture more shelf space with the knowledge and the product and supplier and the inventory that you already have. It's super simple, right? Any other questions?
Does this also work for apparels? We are selling apparels from India. So does the cloning can be done for apparels?
Can someone translate that?
We sell clothing, apparels
Clothing.
from India, garments.
I've not one time seen this not work in any product. So you're selling apparel,
Yeah.
T-shirts. Why does someone?
Ethnic wear from India.
What is it?
Indian ethnic wear, traditional wear.
Pardon me, but I can't understand it. Indian clothes, right? So do you sell T-shirts?
No,
Do you sell socks?
no,
Dresses?
yeah.
Why do I want to buy a dress? You should know.
Because
For a party.
yeah,
What kind of party? A wedding
Festivals.
party?
it's majorly for festivals
religious
or
party?
wedding
Okay.
wedding garments.
This
and
is your
festivals.
job is to find out why I'm buying the dress. Is it a wedding? Is it a holiday? Is it a religious party? Is it for ladies? Is it for older ladies, middle-aged ladies, young ladies, pregnant ladies?
It
tall
can be
ladies,
like
short ladies?
Diwali sherwani, it can be Halloween, it can be wedding sherwani.
Okay.
What was that? I only speak one language. We call it redneck. I don't know.
Hey, hi, Sean.
Yes. Where are you
Yeah.
at?
Yeah.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, I'll continue your example of pillow. And let's say if I'm launching my first product as a pillow and I'm getting a negative reviews, right? I'm cloning the product. I'm trying to make 5 listings with a different message and with the same brand, and it's the same product. So do you think that customer may feel, I would not say very strongly cheated, but it loses the value of the brand?
First of all, I've done this over 1,300 products for my own personal products, okay? Secondly, how many times I flew here, I paid $14,000 for my airfare. There are probably people sitting across the aisle who paid more, and there are probably people who paid less. At the end of the day, we're on the same plane going the same direction, all right? The price is what they're willing to pay. How much are they willing to sacrifice? What are they willing to sacrifice in exchange for your product? It's not up to you to decide. Stop being a selfish seller. Let's let the consumer decide. We don't get to decide what our product's worth. Our buyers decide, and they vote with their credit cards. Don't take the opportunity to buy your product away from those sellers who are looking for a premium product at a premium price. In my book, that those of you, I passed 40 of them out, you'll read a story in there how we sold hearing amplifiers. It's like a hearing aid for a poor man. Well, we found out selling that product for $19.99 was doing ourselves a disservice. No one wants a cheap hearing aid. What they want is a good quality hearing aid at a fair price. We literally read it in the book, word for word. We raised the price all the way to $150 and got 3 times the sales that we had at $20. So it's not up to you to decide. You are not your own customer. I'm not just picking on you. We all make this mistake. We're not our own customer. Let the customer decide. Just give them the offer. Yes.
All right. Another example that I would like to give, like, let's say me and like my wife, right? And I just want a memory foam pillow. My wife has some issue and found the same product. So I'm buying the 2 products exactly the same from your brand from 2 different listings.
Okay.
And I get the product.
So
exactly
in
the
the
same.
unlikely event you and your wife both purchase a separate product, at the end of the day you get the same one. Are you angry?
Yes.
Okay, and just tell the customer, yes, you can return and give their money back. I haven't
No.
experienced this. I haven't experienced this. I'm just saying. I work with thousands of sellers. We've launched our own products. I can play devil's advocate and tell you 10,000 reasons why you should sit here and not take action. But if you want to double your sales and not break any rules, this is the fastest way. So thank you for that.
I'm sorry, just last
Don't
question.
be sorry.
Yeah. I did this as an Amazon seller. I did this in 2021.
Okay.
Tried to clone the same product that I was selling $1 million a year on Amazon, and tried like four different listings in the same category. And Amazon, while I was running a PPC, Amazon did not give me the placements because
Amazon didn't give you what?
the placements, you
Oh,
know.
the
I mean,
placements.
I'll tell you the algorithm how you may be aware of this, right?
Yep. Did you
Did-
reposition the product, or
Yes.
did you list the exact
yes.
same thing? Okay.
We have repositioned it. We spent a lot on, you know, repositioning, creatives, everything. But when I tried to run a PPC on all of the 4 products with the different keywords, but Amazon did not give me a ranking.
That's the first time I've heard that. So
Yes.
congratulations for being an anomaly. Let me give you my personal business card. I would be more than happy to look into that for you.
Sure.
Come get it.
We sold that business already.
There you go. That's my personal phone number for 35 years. God, I'm getting old.
Nice one.
Last question.
All right, Sean, just a quick question to you. In terms of when we're cloning, have you ever used a variation family? So you've actually got all your clones sitting in the same family on the same, shelf, for example, or do you have them all as separate individual standalone listings? So like with a parent and
It's
children.
within the same seller account under the same brand, individual listing. Is that what
Okay.
you're asking?
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's what it is.
Yeah, cool.
So
No children.
it's just about finding out exactly what causes your individual customer to take action. No matter what the product is, I'm buying for a different reason than you. Some people flew over with me for vacation. Some people came for business. Some people are probably running away from something. I don't know. But if you can answer the question that your customer's already asking inside of his own mind, then you win that game. Hopefully that was clear. Thank you.
All right, thanks.
Hi.
Uh,
Excuse me.
We'll take questions later, sorry.
One
We're
last
running
question.
out of time. Yeah.
One last question, if that's okay. Hi. So I run a startup called Kryzen, and we provide digital transformation services. So
I'm
what I
gonna
want
need
to
a
know
translator.
about, is that does cloning work in terms of services? Can we reposition the narrative around the same service and present it to the public?
Does this strategy work for services? It works for
Right.
products, but can they reposition their services?
Gosh,
and
I don't know.
clone-
Sounds like I would love to know. What kind of service are you in?
Digital transformation.
Digital transformations, I guess, digital marketing services.
I guess it's worth a try. I would like to know, though. I mean, we only do it out of greed. My idea is if there are 16 listings on page 1, I'm sharing that traffic with those other 15 sellers. I want as many of those positions as I can earn. That's it. Simple. Great question, though. I'd like to try that.
You could position them, like digital marketing services for Amazon sellers, for Shopify sellers, for Etsy sellers, but it's the same product, same
100%.
service, but yeah,
Absolutely.
different.
We've all heard the riches are in the niches. Continue to niche down. Everyone's going for dog leash. Everyone's going for bamboo pillow. I want to speak to you specifically. Just like Magla said, if you're selling on eBay or Amazon or Shopify, create that particular offer that speaks directly to that individual, and then you're going to have their attention. They'll pay you more. They'll convert higher.
Thank you.
All right, now just because you were jealous of Kevin's beard, I want him to present the award to you.
Oh, nice. You invited me here, Kevin? Thank you, sir.
That was fantastic.
All right. Hey, it's a Kodak moment, we call it. Okay. Shake my hand.
Let's hear it for Jared Hart, everyone.
Thank you.